In this video we are going to talk about top 10 high-speed cars in the world. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. Today, the quickest vehicles drive quicker than the French TGV, 199 miles per hour. Panther, Lamborghini, Porsche, Ferrari. So numerous amazing brands that have assisted with testing the law of gravity. In 2022, the quickest vehicles on the planet are beating all the record speeds and rehashing our fantasy about driving much quicker. In reality, the possibilities of us driving such vehicles anyplace, however Forza Horizon, are thin. However, for the present, we should pause for a minute to wonder about these vehicles with a requirement for speed from the security of a screen. Number 10, Bugatti Bolide, plus 310 miles per hour. The likely quickest vehicle on the planet is French. Obviously, the 310 miles per hour declared by the producer are, for the occasion, speculative. Be that as it may, knowing Bugatti's set of experiences and its capacity to make outrageous vehicles, there is little uncertainty the speed can be reached, and its model is promising. Regardless, the response will be in 2024, the year the Bugatti Bolide is created. While trusting that the Bolide will show off itself abilities out and about, it has previously won the Grand Prix for the most gorgeous hypercar of 2021. Number 9, McLaren Speedtail. One of the most up-to-date vehicles on our rundown, the McLaren Speedtail, was presented in 2019, and it's viewed as an otherworldly replacement to the famous F1. However, that is for the most part, since it includes a 3-seat design with the driver's seat in the middle. Not at all like different vehicles on this rundown, the Speedtail is a mixture, consolidating a twin-super, 4.0-liter V8 fuel motor with an electric engine. McLaren says that the Speedtail can hit 250 miles per hour, which makes it the organization's quickest vehicle yet. In any case, the British firm presently can't seem to deliver confirmation that the Speedtail is for sure able to do such paces. Number 8, Bugatti Veyron. History might recollect the new Bugatti Veyron, being displayed in North America interestingly at the LA Auto Show, as the one of the most impressive vehicles of all time. With 16 chambers, 64 valves, and 4 turbochargers creating 987 horsepower, the Veyron is said to outperform 250 miles per hour. A power measure on the instrument board lets the driver know how much strength is being utilized. While it can't utilize beyond what 987 strength, it can hit 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds. Just 300 Veyrons will be worked for about $1.2 million each. Public Geographic has uncovered an exceptionally cool narrative about the Bugatti Veyron supercar. There are 4 distinct episodes, each addressing various minutes in the structure of the vehicle. Number 7 on SSC Ultimate Aero. The American super vehicle SSC Ultimate Aero is perhaps of the most limited, costly and select vehicle on the planet. SSC Shelby Supercars says it's likewise the quickest vehicle ever produced. The vehicle was explicitly made to challenge the 250 miles per hour boundary, and with late maximum velocity endeavors by Koenigsegg and Bugatti, the vehicle should accomplish that number to hold the title of world's fastest production car. Following the production of the 787 torque standard Aero, the Ultimate variant highlights upgraded bodywork with improved downforce at higher speed, as well as an all the more remarkable rendition of the supercharged V8 motor in the standard vehicle. An expansion and support, a changed cam, and a redesigned fuel conveyance framework assist the motor with making more than 1,000 horsepower, beating the Bugatti Veyron. The vehicle is likewise lighter by 200 pounds because of lightweight materials. The bodywork alone weighs under 150 pounds. The visual contrasts can generally be found in the back of the vehicle, which is slanted behind the cockpit and finishes in a little spoiler. Number 6, Koenigsegg Agera. The Agera R isn't a long ways behind. Created from 2011 to 2014, the Agera R included the organization's unbelievable 5.0-liter V8 motor, fit for up to 1,124 drive and 885 pound-feet of force. The Swedish firm utilized this vehicle to establish a small bunch of standards for creation vehicles in 2011, however these were in the end reset by the Agera RS. In spite of the fact that it didn't establish a standard for maximum velocity, the Agera R was close to as quick as the Bugatti Veyron Super Sport at 260 miles per hour. This benchmark puts it in 6th put on our rundown and makes it the second Koenigsegg to make our main 10. Number 5:9 FF GT9R, 257 miles per hour, 413.6 kilometers per hour. The 9FF GT9R probably won't be quite possibly of the most notable vehicle, however it is absolutely quite possibly of the quickest. As a matter of fact, the 9FF GT9R was intended to purposely take the title of the world's quickest roadster and can arrive at 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds. Tragically, the Bugatti Veyron squashed that fantasy. In any case, this vehicle costs just around $700,000, making it one of the most reasonable super vehicles around. With this quick vehicle, you can advance rapidly from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 2.9 seconds. Taking the title of the quickest vehicle in the world was planned. The vehicle has an intensely changed 4.0-liter level 6 motor that produces up to 1,120 brake horsepower. Number 4, Hennes Venom. The Venom GT was presented in 2011 and stayed underway until 2017. Notwithstanding the apparently lengthy run, just 13 vehicles were assembled. In light of the Lotus Exige, the widely changed Venom GT highlights a twin-super, 7.0-liter V8 motor in the engine. In light of General Motors' LS7 V8, the unit siphons out up to 1,244 drive and 1,155 pound-feet of force. The Venom GT hit its most elevated maximum velocity in February 2014, when it arrived at 270.4 miles per hour on Kennedy Space Center's bus runway in Florida. Albeit the speed was higher than the world record at that point, it didn't meet all requirements for the Guinness Book of Records in light of the fact that Hennessy's run was in a solitary bearing. Likewise, the restricted creation run of just 13 vehicles conflicted with Guinness rules. Number 3, Bugatti Chiron. The 21st century has brought us numerous phenomenal supercars, however with regards to execution, there's one to govern them all. Meet the Chiron, the vehicle Bugatti claims as the world's generally strong, quickest, generally rich, and most elite super games vehicle. Further developing a generally inconceivable supercar that has a 1,184 strength W16 motor and can hit near 260 miles per hour without a speed limiter is an overwhelming mission, yet Bugatti some way or another figured out how to best the Veyron. As anyone might expect, the vehicle has been named after Louis Chiron, Bugatti's manufacturing plant driver in the European Championship in the mid-1930s. The Bugatti Chiron made its presentation at the 2016 Geneva Motor Show, and the Multium-based brand claims it will break a few records. This endeavoring is likewise our main thrust at Bugatti. Number 2, SSC Tuatara. It's normal to see contention encompassing maximum velocity records, particularly with regards to breaking the once legendary and absolutely inconceivable 300 miles per hour boundary. Everything began in October of 2020 when the SSC Tuatara probably hit a high velocity of 331 miles per hour, which would have made it the quickest vehicle on the planet by far. It required only a short time before individuals began bringing up errors in the recordings and, sufficiently sure, what might have been a record-breaking run just couldn't be checked. SSC is as yet restless to demonstrate that the SSC Tuatara is the quickest vehicle on the planet, and it made a subsequent endeavor. Tragically, that subsequent endeavor wasn't comparable to the first, however it set an authority standard of 282.6, pushing the Koenigsegg Agera RS out of the subsequent position, leaving the Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus as the ongoing quickest vehicle on the planet. In spite of the fact that there have been a ton of discussions encompassing the SSC Tuatara's maximum velocity before, it seems as though we have at long last have an end. Number 1, Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut. At the point when you thought the Jesko was a definitive machine from the Swedish automaker, it chose to concoct a hyper-rendition of the supercar with the Absolut postfix. The Jesko Absolut was uncovered in 2020 and the organization chipped away at its streamlined features and high-velocity street conduct to make it amazingly quick. It brags of a drag coefficient of simply 0.278, civility of changes like a drawn-out back hood, covered back tires, and a brought-down suspension. It passes up front-wheel louvers and the gigantic back wings, though the front hood air conduits are additionally shut. The 1,600 pull, $2.8 million Absolut Jesko has a maximum velocity of 330 miles per hour. Yet, however, in any case, it should be noticed that this is a hypothetical maximum velocity and the vehicle hasn't accomplished it truly yet. We could likely see it out in the open soon, starting from the primary model emerged from the stove in May 2022. What do you think about this video? Do let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.